This week's show and last week's show, we're going to kind of be, together a little bit. We're doing games for smart people. We're right in the middle of it. This is the second half of it. And every time we do games for smart people, I always make it a pair. I don't know. I just did that. I don't know why. The first time we did games for smart people, we did it back to back, and it's just what we do. The first week we go to Brilliant. The second week we go to Khan Academy, which is not an institute of higher education that's named after me. It's the third time I've told that joke. Also, Daemonic Void, we got the Khan Academy emote. I could show that real quick. If you don't know what that's from, it's this little smiley face guy. He's a green guy and he's smiling. He looks slightly perturbed. He looks like he's smiling, but his facial expression implies that he's not happy. He's in some type of emotional distress, and he's just trying to weather the storm. And he has a semicolon on his head because he's the mascot from Khan Academy when they teach you about MySQL programming, because every MySQL command ends in a semicolon, so that's why there's one on his head. And I loved him so much that I went and vectorized him and made him an emote. But the way Khan Academy works is whenever we go to Brilliant, Brilliant.org is always advertised as a place for math, for the sciences, for logic. So naturally, every time we go there, it's probability, games of chance, quantum physics like we did last week, computer programming. It's all that kind of stuff. And then Khan Academy is not so much a pick your brain, tease your brain sort of website, but it's the type of place you can go to learn about subjects. It's a fantastic website. It's totally free. And a lot of it is kind of high school level or early college level. So the gimmick, the reason why Games for Smart People works, is because I've been out of high school for coming up very close to 15 years. Meaning that I started high school nearly 20 years ago. Fuck me. So the gimmick is that, we'll go to, U.S. history, and I'll see if I can remember shit about this country from, high school level history. And collectively, we kind of just have a good time. We did some questions on the Civil War, and there was a question about submarine warfare. I'm like, you put them in the Mississippi? There's no submarines in the Civil War. And then, I learned from you guys that, yes, they did use submarines in the Civil War. And I'm like, how? It's all land. What are you doing? Did you put them on a trailer? Did you put them on a wagon and haul them into the battlefield? And you shoot a torpedo out and it just goes, come on. I like how, because one of the last thing we did on this website, I think, was kindergarten math, where they showed us how to count squirrels. So it's like, hey, do you want to continue? Do you want to continue the lesson on counting? How is there 24 lessons on how to count? That's like a one and done kind of thing. Counting is either something that you know how to do, or you're going to special ed. You don't get 24 opportunities to learn how to count. What do we got? What do we got? Badges? I never actually looked at my Khan Academy profile before. Meteorite badges. Challenger, earn 10,000 energy points. Complete a code challenge. I mean, we could just do a stream where we just come in and we just start, look at all these Khan Academy achievements. I mean, goddamn. Black hole badges are legendary and unknown. They are the rarest Khan Academy awards. Holy shit. I mean, does it mean I have to get 250 energy? Whatever. Let's not worry about. Let's not concern ourselves with matters pertaining to black hole badges. The Dr. Surgeon guy, hang on. God. What? You're the person who there's a wiki for everything. This dude is on the Khan Academy wiki. And again, I say this every week. I'm not surprised that there is one. What do you have to do to get the black hole badges? Because he says that they're straight up BS. So over here, oh yeah, there's a whole bunch over here. So basically, this is just the first section here, I think. So if we click atoms, compounds, and ions, we click through, there's all these lessons about the atom, and then there's a quiz here, but usually we just scroll to the very bottom and we take the test over the whole category. So let's see what we got. Khan Academy wiki streamline. I gotta do that. I gotta find the time to look at wikis and just read it with you guys. I have a name for it. It's called Wickety Whack. That's what I'm gonna call the series. Like I've thought of these things, but the periodic table is intriguing me. Except it doesn't look like there's anything here. I think a quiz about what the elements are would be fun. Chemical equilibrium, thermodynamics. Let's take a look. Let's go click on periodic table. Let's see what we got here. Counting valence electrons. Only 4 questions. There's not a... See, this is what I was talking about. There's unfortunately... There's not a test. There's a quiz about valence electrons, which is the amount of electrons on the outermost ring of an atom. I already know what they are, so... There's not like a test where it's like, what does PB stand for? And I'm like, that's peanut butter. Of course that's what that element is. Don't tell me peanut butter's not an element. You can buy that. That's a real thing that exists, okay? You get a whole... Got a whole thing of it right here. Do a little science experiment of my own. Look at that. Science rules. SPB. Now I've got that on my hands. Do we just go with? Let's just go with the opening thing: atoms, compounds, and ions. Because I clicked on this and I specifically scrolled down and said there was a unit test here. So okay, it's not. It's not as there was an acid in that PB, was there, Draco? I hope not. Tastes good though. Goes great on some Ritz crackers. I don't know what element that is. So this is not as glamorous as thermodynamics in the periodic table. But let's kick off this stream. Let's do the unit test on the atom. Next. What is the most stable monatomic ion formed from magnesium? See, this is why why is there... Okay, first of all, we've got a calculator here. Just in case, you know, you want to write the word boobs, I guess. The most stable monatomic ion formed from magnesium. Okay. Chernobyl 2. Peggle 2, your level sucks 2. Chernobyl 2. I feel like the way this is going to work... Okay, do I have a periodic table? You don't... I mean, you give me the calculator, but not a periodic table. Hang on. Let me look at this. Okay. Magnesium atomic number 12. Which means that with the valence electrons, you got 2, you got 4. Wait, is it 2? Does it go to 2, 6? I'm gonna guess it just doubles. 2, 4, 8. I think that's correct. Okay, so we're talking about ions here. So 2, 2, 4. Now it gives us 6. So then it's missing 2. It's missing 2 from its outer ring. So if it gains 2 electrons, it's going to have a charge of 2 minus, because the electrons are negatively charged, and that'll complete its outer valence ring. So theoretically, it should be. I think it should be C. Is it plus 2? Okay, so I mean I was close enough. The math was good. The math I did the math. I'm just stupid. An isotope contains 26 protons, 24 electrons, and 32 neutrons. That doesn't sound good. What is the identity of the isotope? I like how we got GE. which I know that's supposed to be germanium, but I think it's gout. That's what that element is. G stands for gout. G. And then Fe is apparently... Fe is iron, right? Yeah. That's all those stupid names. Like, the reason why lead is PB is because it used to be called, like, plumbus or, like, plumbium or something, because it was used in pipes, it was used in plumbing, which is why it's PB. But when we just arbitrarily decided to rename it to lead, we didn't make it like L or LE or LD. We left it fucking PB. I don't know why tungsten is W. It's not even in the word. It's not even in the word. I think iron is Fe because it stands for ferrite or ferrous or something stupid like that. I don't know. Elements. Draco for Rick and Morty when. I'm smart, but I'm not that smart. Okay, so if it's got 26 protons, that means it's definitely going to be iron. And it's got 32 neutrons, so it's going to be one of these. And I think to get the number on the left, you add the protons and the neutrons, which is 58. And if it's missing 2 electrons, then that means it's positively charged. But apparently it's not going to be this, because with the electron thing, it was the inverse, so it's going to be D. Regular magical unicorn Fe equals feet. Who let those in here? Regular magical unicorn. Oh, your favorite element is potassium? Okay. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Alright, let's check it. Is it this? I don't get it. What is the systematic name of the following compound? Fez. Fees. So we got iron and we got sulfur. So it's not going to be fermium sulfides. That can't be correct. That might actually be the answer, because that might be like the old school name, right? That might be like what they used to call it. Everyone, like, these days, you know, we don't say ferrite, we say iron, but we didn't update the fucking letters. It's iron sulfide, but I don't know what is that like the grandson named after, you know, iron sulfide the second, iron sulfide the third? Is that what that is? I'm gonna guess. Do you motherfuckers call it fermium, fergalicious? Okay, good. At least I was. So it's definitely the thing with the 3. Is that because there's 3 atoms of sulfur? That's gotta be it. We haven't gotten a single one right yet. What is the formula of titanium bromide? Titanium the 4th. That was my favorite king of Greece, Titanium the 4th. Okay, so I think, knowing from the previous question, titanium the 4th means that there's 4 atoms of titanium, and then there's going to be 1 bromine, because otherwise there's not another number after it. So it's going to be C. This used to... Hang on. MZ Ross, thank you for the follow. This is not the high point of my life right now. I used to be good in chemistry. Necros says the number is for the one after it. He paid attention in class. What is the systematic name of the following compound? Calcium and fluorine with 2 molecules. Okay. It's not calcium fluorine, because it's fluoride. And it's not carbon, because that's not the right symbol. I know that. Carbon is just only the C. When you put the A with it, it becomes calcium. It becomes what your bones are, okay? So, it's calcium fluoride. Yes! Finally! We got We got some points on the board. What is the most stable monatomic ion formed from iodine? Okay, so let's consult the table. I think it's pronounced iodine as well. Don't correct me, I know. Okay, iodine is atomic symbol 53. So we got... Okay. So we got 2 for the valence electrons, plus 8, plus, I think then it goes 16, and then plus 32 is 58. So that means there's going to be 5 more. If it's atomic symbol 53, to complete the outer ring, that means there's going to be 5, which is not an answer. Well, I tell you what. Okay, I tell you what. Knowing, okay, it's one step to the left from being a noble gas, and I know that those are not reactive because they have complete electron shells, which is why they're non-reactive. So if you give iodine one more electron, it'll become negatively charged, and I presume because there's no number, that means there's only one. Inertia is a property of matter. What is the formula for potassium fluoride? It's just KF? Potassium. I mean, regular Magic Unicorn just said his favorite was potassium. This is your favorite element right here. There he is. Just said it in chat. I don't think this isn't going to be it, because I don't remember ever seeing like chemical formulas that had an electrical charge denoted there. Okay, so wait. Potassium. Potassium is way on the left. Yeah, potassium is in column number 1, and fluoride is 1 to the far right. So I think I only need 1 atom, I think, is what it bonds with, because potassium has 1 valence electron on its outermost ring, and that's exactly what... No, that was iodine, not fluoride. Well, no, fluorine is still... It's in the same column, so I'm correct. I'm talking out of my ass, but I'm still correct. It's KF. That's what I'm talking about. How many protons and electrons does the following isotope contain? That's bromine. Having a bra moment. Where the hell is bromine? Hang on. Okay. KFC. KF and C would be what? Potassium fluoride with carbon. That sounds like the fucking preservatives that they would put in their food. That's probably one of the Colonel's 13 original spices. It's not a spice, they just call it that for branding purposes. It's a fucking preservative. It's the fucking thing that they inject the chickens with after they cut their beak off at the fucking chicken farm or whatever, so it makes their ass huge, so you get a bunch of meat off of it. Get that junk in the trunk. You buy it on the black market when you want to. If you bought a pair of shorts that say Bootylicious on the back, but you don't got enough real estate for the word to be there, get some of that KFC, jam it in your ass, get it injected in there, and you go. It's like that scene from The Nutty Professor when he transforms at the diner and his ass blows up. That's how you fill out those pants. Anyways, we got some math to do here. Bromine is atomic symbol 35. So it's gonna have 35 of these. My answer should be an integer, like 6. Yeah, okay. I'm stupid, but I ain't that stupid. So it's gotta have 35. It's gotta have 35 protons to be bromine. Okay? And then the rest of this shit doesn't matter. So because it's it's got it's missing 1 electron to be positively charged. So it's got 34 electrons, and then 79 minus 35 to find the amount of neutrons would be like 45 neutrons. And just because I'm stupid, I'm gonna do this real quick. just to make sure I'm doing it right. That's why I checked my math. You know what? It took us a second to get going, but now we're on a winning streak, just as long as the losing streak we started this off with. Here we go. Next one. What is the most stable monatomic ion formed from cesium? Okay, well, we gotta find... Okay, cesium is in column 1, so it's going to want to lose that outer electron, so it's going to be 1+. And we got the majority. We got 5 out of 9. That's not a passing grade, but better than getting 4 out of 9 correct. I think cesium is radioactive or something, isn't it? That's like the type of shit... I don't know. That's not what you want. We didn't level up any of our skills, probably because I got so many of these damn things wrong. Skill level changes are... We got dumber. I don't remember seeing this last time we did Khan Academy, but... At no point during your incoherent rambling were you anywhere close to a correct answer. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. Thanks for checking out this video. Leave a like if you liked it, leave a dislike if you didn't. Either way, your feedback is appreciated. And you can also subscribe to Gatorbox if you like this content and want to see more of it from us. Catch us live Friday nights at 9 p.m. Central at twitch.tv/Gatorbox. If you'd like to support this channel, you can do so at patreon.com/Gatorbox or streamlabs.com/Gatorbox.